Hello everyone, in this video we'll be showing how we are teaching Ember how to swim. This is not an instructional video for you to follow. We suggest that if you are not sure how to teach your child how to swim, it will be always better to seek professional guidance on how to do it. This is a video on how we did it, and it's a progress of how she is coping up with her swimming lessons. Hope you get something out of it. We always believe that learning should be fun because if learning is fun, then learning automatically happens in these children. For this swimming activity, Ember likes to jump into the pool, just play around, and we give her time to do that so that whenever we say we'll go for a swim, she knows that it's not just for like training, but it's also a fun time for her. This way, it's more easier to teach her and it also builds her confidence being under the water. After allowing some time to play in the water, whenever she's already comfortable in the water, it's now time for our proper training. Our first lesson is learning how to breathe in the water. This is summarized into two skills, which is the bubbles and holding the breath. The bubbles is just simply taking a big breath of air above the water and then blowing it out through the nose while under the water. Now here she will try it for her first time. She fairly did it well, but as you can see, she is still like pausing in between the two breaths, and we would like to have that breath seamless and continuous and relaxed. So that's what we're going to teach her, to be relaxed and not be too jumpy while doing the bubbles on her second attempt. Learning how to do the bubbles perfectly is very important because this is how she will breathe when she does the actual swimming, and it will also help her not to be tired quickly if done properly. So right now she's doing it a little bit more better than the previous attempt, which is continuous and more relaxed. Next is holding your breath or hold your breath. It is just simply breathing in while above the water, and when you go under, you just hold it as long as you can. After learning how to hold her breath, it's now time to teach her the turtle float. This makes her understand that as long as she has air in her lungs, she will float and not sink. Now there are different kinds of variations to this, which is called the prawn float or the jellyfish float, all of which are just to emphasize that as long as you have air in your lungs, you won't quickly sink. And now that she understands that she will not sing, it's time to set her into motion. This is called the wall kick, wherein she just pushes off the wall with her legs and she holds her breath and moves forward or glides forward slowly in the water. Go straight, huh? Not to me, okay? Strong kick, okay? Ready, go. Very good. It's also important to let them know that aside from having air in the lungs, motion helps them stay afloat. So here she understands that her movement and the air in her lungs makes her float. And if you ask her now, she will say it's harder to sink than to float. Now the next skill that we taught her is called the flutter kicks. When done properly, flutter kicks will help you gain more speed under the water or while in the water. The proper flutter kick keeps your legs straight and your knees should not be bending. As you can see, her knees are bending a little here, and we allow her some room of error because We'd like to keep it fun for her. We'd like to keep the learning fun for her and not to be so much strict while she's trying to learn how to swim. In the future, we will be adjusting her kicks and try to do it a little bit better. It takes a lot of practice to do this though, so we'll be doing this a lot of times while moving forward with our lessons. Right after doing something which is making her tired, we'll proceed to doing bubbles because this will help her regain back her lost stamina while spending a lot of energy. Now up to this point, we haven't done any actual swimming yet. Now it's time to combine all those individual skills that we learned to be able to experience her first swim. This is the combination of wall kicks, flutter kick, and holding your breath all together. And this is how it looks like when viewed from under the water. After successfully combining all those skills together, she gets time for her favorite activity or favorite reward, which is jumping into the pool. Next is we'll try to incorporate bubbles to all those other skills that she did earlier. She'll be swimming and blowing the bubbles while swimming to be able to cross the entire length of the pool. This time, she will do it with the aid of a kickboard. Now the kickboard is not an actual flotation device. It won't help you float, but it will help you get air when you're trying to lift your head up above the water and take a breath of air. Now, we are doing this to let her know that she can cross the entire length of the pool if she can breathe properly while swimming. At first, she thought that the length of the pool was very long, but when she finishes it, she believes in herself even more that she can really do it. This helps her understand that she will be able to do it without the kickboard later.
High five, give me high five. Very good. Okay. Okay.
Now here's a view of it above the water while we are going back at the other side of the pool. While doing this, I'm constantly reminding her to breathe in while above the water and blow bubbles while under the water.
Good. Keep it straight. Keep on kicking. Okay. Bubbles, up. Very good. Keep your head looking down. Very good. Keep on kicking. You're almost there. Keep on kicking. Bubbles under. Okay. Bubbles under. Very good. Almost there. Just a little more. Very good. Not too high, huh? Not too high when breathing. Very good, baby. Very good. Good job. High five. Think we can do it.
Another form of reward that she gets, she always wanted to know how to be able to float while lying down in the water, and she tried it and she nailed it.
Relax. Breathe slowly. Keep your head up. Very good. There you go. Huh?
After a couple of practices with the kickboard, this is now our first attempt to cross the pool without a kickboard. While this is not yet a proper swim stroke, it will build her confidence that she can do it if she remembers how to breathe and when to breathe.
Bubble slowly. Okay. Look on the floor. Bubble slowly. Look on the floor. Very good. Okay. Look on the floor. Okay. Very good. Look on the floor. Look down. Very good. Okay. You're done. Very good. Bubbles 5. Bubbles 5. Okay. Bubbles 5. 1.
After being able to cross the pool without the aid of a kickboard, we now introduce the hands to her swim. As you can see here, her freestyle is still quite sloppy. Her arms are opened and her breathing is not very much in rhythm, but it's not bad for her first attempt to try the stroke. Slowly, we will be adjusting her technique to be able to refine it and make it better. You'll begin to see here that she'll start to break her rhythm while swimming. Her breathing and her arm movement is not so much in sync already. It takes a lot of practice to be able to perfect this skill. So we'll be spending a lot of time practicing her freestyle. What's important is that she was able to again complete the pool. With continuous practice, consistency, and patience, you can now see the difference between her first attempt and her current swim stroke. Now she's more relaxed, her arms or her fingers are closed to catch more water, and she's breathing a little bit better than compared to before. We'll still be continuing our practice for the freestyle because there's still some things that we need to adjust that we observe and notice whenever we're filming her underwater. As you can see, her legs are still dropping, her arms are swinging sideways, which make her veer towards the right while swimming, and there's a little bit more overturning or over rotation of her body. So those are the things that we will improve on as we continue to document her learning of her swimming techniques. Just to correct her dropping legs, we are again incorporating flutter kicks in our sessions, and these are once in a while lessons that we go back to as we continue to push forward for improvement. We hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you continuously stay with us to see how we progress with our learning how to swim program, homeschooling style. If you have any suggestions on how we can improve, please drop us a message or send a comment down below. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.
Good job. You're doing good. Good job. Throw the arms forward. Arms forward. Arms forward. Good job. Good job, Bubbles. Bubbles, 10.